Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. We're back at TJMaxx. Look at all these games. Are you ready? Let's shop. I am here because I am hunting down the driftwood deer. Apparently they're in 3 different sizes. I need all 3 or at least the biggest one. Something, a combination or the one. Either way, Home Goods, TJMaxx, both have them. TJMaxx actually might have the ones with like the little bells on them, something like that. Either way, I'm seeing the girlies posting on Instagram that they're seeing them, but neither one of my, actually, not even Marshall's, okay? I've been going to all 3 for the past few days, and no one in the Charleston area has them, at least none of my stores. Now that I think about it, I haven't ventured out into the other towns. I might have to do that. But anywho, I came in here and saw this wall of games, and I was just like, okay, we need to discuss. We need to see. Look at this one, $8. What? A twerking Pong? Do you see that? It's like little boxes. The balls are in there, so you gotta twerk and get the balls out. Unreal. I thought this one was fun with the deer stuff. You know, it's a time. But some of these games are interesting. Mom jokes. Fun. It could either be gifts or it could be for the family gathering, the family get together. I think that's so fun. Bad people? What? I was like, wait a minute. No me gusta. Why? What is this even? $13. We'll leave that right there on the shelf. But they do have a lot of fun games. I love the idea of the family being over and playing different family games during, you know, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, whatever, you know, or Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. What is happening tonight? Are you prepping? Are you baking? What's going on? Or are you just watching my video and shopping? Or maybe you're watching the video while you're in the kitchen prepping it up. What are we having? I'm actually having a very traditional Thanksgiving, which I usually don't have. Like literal turkey, mashed potatoes, sweet potato casserole, green beans, an apple pie. It's all being catered. That's why it's so traditional, because I got it catered and I'll just have to heat things up. But I will be making myself something that I can't. To me, it doesn't feel like the holidays if I don't make these 2 things. And that is what I like to call Dominican potato salad, which is my son's very favorite. And his wife also likes it now, and also my favorite. And then pastelitos, also known as empanadas, or as my friend's mom likes to call them, Damaris's little meat pies. But yes, without those 2 things, I feel like it's not a holiday. It's not Thanksgiving. It's not Christmas. I have to make those. So I made things a lot easier for myself this year, and that's what's happening for tomorrow. I am doing a little prepping tonight for like the pastelito meat and things like that. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what are we doing aside from shopping? But look at this aisle. Isn't this aisle fun? I thought you would like it. Look at the tic-tac-toe. Always a fan. $15 for this one. I think these look so cute. And then look, the tiny baby. It's a little tiny baby like domino and tic-tac-toe. There's also die in there. Very nice. I love that. Also those ancient ones. Did we see that already? I'm over here carrying on about Thanksgiving. And yeah, we already passed it. The ancient games or whatever they're called. I thought those were kind of cool. Look at the throw pillows. And then on the other side of this aisle, I found more games. Wheel of Fortune, Cult Classic, $13. Also, these games are very reasonably priced. And then they also have the puzzles. The puzzles. Mine has already been chosen. Did I show them to you? Or not them? Did I show you? I showed it on Instagram for sure. I'm not sure if it ever made it to like one of our walkthroughs. But yes, I started it last year, I believe it was. Look at this one. This one is beautiful. Love. $10. I have to tell you, like, I almost kind of want to get more than one because I just see so many good ones. But, you know, gotta take it easy, you know, gotta refrain, keep it together. It's just one puzzle a year, you know. I got a 500 piece one. I think 500 is pretty good. I would probably maybe go up to 1,000, but I feel 500 is reasonable. Look at this one. I thought this was very nice because it looks like a book. Isn't that pretty? Very nice. But yeah, last year I started the tradition of let's do a puzzle for the season. See, this one is 1,000 pieces, but this one is probably really hard. And it's on clearance for $12. But that's a good one. I like that. This one is also really pretty. So cute. And then there's this one. This one, I just kept finding more and more. $10. Alice in Wonderland. So cute. There's another one of those book ones. Let me know. Do you do a puzzle for the holiday, or like what tradition thing do you do for like with your family, you know? More pillows. Okay, I feel like this one we haven't seen. That one wanted to come tumbling down. The mouse, the mice, and then this teddy bear. Haven't seen this one either. 25. All of the seasonal throw pillows are $25 pretty much. The white bow. We've seen that bow in red as well. And then the throw blankets have been so disappointing. I was hoping to find one, maybe two, but I haven't even found the one because there's just not that many great ones, I gotta say. At least not in the sister stores. I might have to like venture into like Amazon or something like that. $60 for this wreath. These are the larger wreaths. These are like the extra large. Both of these right here. We got the bells at the bottom. And then there's this one, super cute. This one is a $40 one. I'm actually surprised that it's 40 because it's on the smaller side. And then there's this one. I love the grapevine situation. I thought that was really cool. 35. Pine cones, of course. And then look at how cute this is. With the two tiny babies. And it's balsam and fir. All things balsam and fir, I feel, for the holidays is always really nice. But the little owls are the cutest. And then we have the bell wreath. It's definitely belling. And it's 35. Look at this one hiding back here. This is also one of the extra large ones. Okay, I was trying to get that out of the way. Did you see that thing going flying? So the grapevine is just falling right off. Here it is. I didn't do it. You saw it. You are my witness. All I was trying to do was put it on another hook so that I can show you this one right here, because I see that it lights up, but then it wasn't even lighting up. So I went through all that and we couldn't even see it light up. But I noticed that this one has bells too. A different type of belling, but tiny babies, and that's always nice. These are little ornaments, little star ornaments, $15. But what I really wanted to show you was these angels. These are also ornaments. Remember at Marshall's the other day we saw the deer just like this in gold? Well, here are the angels. Then there's this. This was on the shelf here. It looks Christmassy. I guess it is Christmassy, but it's a phone case. And I thought it was really cute, and it was already here, so we might as well, you know? I'm actually currently waiting for my new phone to come in. I'm very excited. I have a 12. Oh, look, they have the red pine cones now. The red pine cone stems. I have those, but not in the red. Remember, I have like the brown looking ones. And then there's gold ones that I got that we're going to see in a moment. But look at these. So there's a small and there's the large. The large is only 25. And the large is pretty large. We're going to go to the other side and take a look at it. But first I got distracted with a few things. Like this little nativity set, $15. I think this one is really pretty. I wanted to show it to you because a lot of you mentioned how you like mine, which mine doesn't have the whitewash or the little glitter, but it's very similar. It's the whole driftwood vibes. $30 for these poinsettias. I thought these were cool. And the whole putting flowers in your trees is very popular right now. So those are nice. These are ornaments. How pretty. And then, of course, tassels that can also double as earrings. $15 for these. Yeah, I'm getting the iPhone 17, y'all. So hopefully the videos will be that much more crispier, better, all the things. We shall see. Hopefully there's not too much of a learning curve. $35 for these houses. I thought these were really nice. Really like those. Here is that larger sleigh. I wish they didn't do the red bow. Truth be told, since I'm looking for the deer, I'm also willing to get a sleigh because I want to put it by the base of the tree, you know? And so a sleigh will do. Here are those pine cones. You see these red ones for $10? Not red, gold. Those gold pine cones, I purchased them the other day. So here they are. And I put them on my smaller tree. It looks really pretty. These stems are $17. I was really taking a good look at them because I was like, you know what? I'm not mad at these. Like, these are cute with the pearls. I thought that was very nice. And then there's these. I really like these also. When I was pulling these out, they're $20. I thought it was going to be one. It's like 3 of them on here. I really like them. And then we have ornaments. I feel like we haven't looked at a lot of ornaments this year. And at the stage we're at, we've seen almost everything. $13. These look better on that picture of the tree than they do look in the box. You know? Like in the box, I'm like, I don't know about these. But then the way that they looked on the back of the box on the tree, I thought that looked nice. Those that we just looked at were cool. Never seen those before. $15 for these black ones. They kind of have a little shimmer to them. These glass ones are really cool. $15. And so, yeah, at this point in the game, in the season, if you will, look at these. Very traditional, love. We've seen pretty much all the Christmas there is to see, you know? So I am trying to show you as much as I can without it being repetitive. And like I said, I feel like we haven't looked at a lot of ornaments this year. Usually I love looking at the ornaments, but I also think that the stores just haven't been giving us as many ornaments as they have in the past. But look at all these. There's still plenty to have, you know, the red, the silver, the multicolor right here, like these muted blues and greens, pink. And then look at what's back there. Green. All of these are really pretty. So if you're still looking for items, decorating for Christmas still, there's still plenty in the stores, but not as much as there was a few weeks ago. And so that leads me into saying, whenever we're shopping for Christmas or any holiday and everyone is thinking it's way too early, that's the thing. By the time we're like close to, or what you would quote unquote traditionally time frame wise, when you would be decorating for the holiday, the stores are already moving on to the next and pretty much just trying to push out what they already have. Look at the tiny babies. How pretty are those colors? And then they also have the pink. I thought maybe back there was something different, but there wasn't. But yeah, a lot of the Christmas is, there's some out there, but not as much as there was. And so there you have it. I also want to just make sure I tell you, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have the best time with friends and family and all the things. Love you. And I'm sure you'll have a great time. I hope you do, at least. I just want to make sure I get that in there before we're done. But we're not done yet. But wait, there's more. The wrapping. The wrapping? So good. Look at that vintage looking bag right there. And then they also have the small ones. I feel like this is also, look at the velvet. We saw the other velvet ones at Marshall's the other day. Now these are bigger than the ones we saw at Marshall's. Of course, all the twine, all the ribbons. Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? And the wrapping paper. How could we not? Look at how much wrapping paper is here. Here's one of mine. I showed it to you the other day, but here it is again. Love. They have 2 rolls right here. So if you want to use the same wrapping paper as if you want to be twinning, we could be twinsies. TJMaxx has it. TJMaxx and Marshall's. I thought this one was nice. I really like that. A lot of plaid. There's like so much plaid, but there's also a lot of Santa ones. Like this is a Santa one right here. I thought that was nice. This is cool. I feel like this is the first time I'm seeing this one. As usual, I'm trying to pull out ones that I know we haven't seen, as is the theme of everything I'm saying in this video. I feel it's like I want to show you what's in the store that we haven't seen. I want to show you the wrapping paper that we haven't seen. Look at that one. The teddy bears, yes. So there's like a whole teddy bear collection, kind of, sort of. Basically, you can put them to match, as my mother would say. And I'm about to show you right here several of the ones they have. This one is really cute. Really like that one. The snowflakes, the whole silver vibes. It does have a little glittery to it. Very pretty. Here's another teddy bear one. So then I figured let's look at them. Let's take a little look-see here. Which one do you like best? The middle one is my least favorite. I really like this one and this one right here. But they're all super cute. And so you could have like a teddy bear theme. You know? You can put them to match. And then I found one more. This one is also really cute. A little gold vibe right there. That's a teddy bear that we already saw. We've seen this one before. But not this one. Look at this blue. Not my favorite, but very different. The struggle of getting these rolls back in. This one is also one that we haven't seen with the train. Heavy. So heavy. The jumbo packs or the jumbo rolls are very heavy. A bunch of little blueies. Like every variation of bluey wrapping paper that you can think of. Here's another Santa. This one is $15. I haven't seen that many rolls that are $15. I've seen mostly $17 ones and $10 ones. Another Santa. This one is really cute too. It has the reindeer, Santa, sleigh. It's a good one, for sure. This is also cute with all like the smaller items on there. And more bluey. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.